Hi guys, it's Chris Delaney here, and I've changed my channel. So my new channel is called Del Boys Travels. I've changed it from my old brand name to a new brand name, and the reason for it is more towards me doing my blogging and how I'm going to be moving forward with my new channel. Now, basically today, today I'm going to be talking about my 6 months of being here in the Philippines. Now, so far it's been pretty damn good. I've been here for 6 months, and so far it's been, pretty good actually. It's had its ups and downs like anywhere you live, and especially when you move to a new country. And I've been traveling for a very long time now around the world, especially through my DJing career, which has been absolutely amazing. I'm getting back into DJing again. I've started to DJ a little bit more here in Angeles. Hopefully I'm going to be starting to DJ a lot more around the Philippines. And I'm just going to concentrate on that because I have a side business, which is another YouTube channel I have where I talk about how to make money online. But this one is more towards my daily life here and everything about me, basically. So, first of all, let's start with the reason why I came here. The main part of the reason why I came here is just because I had enough of the UK life, and how costly the UK life is. Same in any Western country, it is very, very expensive, especially for rents, mortgages, or your daily needs, foods, cars, insurance, taxes, whatever. So, first of all, I came here 6 months ago, and I've been in this beautiful home. We've got a swimming pool, and it's 6 units. So my unit is there on my left-hand side, and basically I pay 25,000 pesos a month, and I pay 10,000 pesos extra additional for my electricity, water, internet, etc. So it's about 35,000 everything in, which is around about $650 thereabouts, which I think is very, very reasonable considering I was paying probably, if not $1,600, $1,600 a month back in the UK, if not $2,000 a month in the UK. So it's a huge decrease of what my costly is in the Philippines compared to the UK. So first of all, what I want to talk about is, or second I want to talk about is foods. So foods here are fantastic. Depends on what you like. I'm quite easygoing with foods, so I like local food and I also like the Western foods. Now, because I live in Angeles, you have quite a diverse foods, which is really, really good. So you can have like Mexicans, Italians, South Korean food, English food, Australian food, American food. You've also got all your fast foods here, like McDonald's, KFC, whatever. And then you've also got your local foods, which is I really like. So like adobo, sisig, and bololo, kare-kare. Like there's so many different kinds of foods. So the foods are really pretty reasonable. Now, reasonable is what do you compare the foods what it costs here to the foods what it costs in the UK. Now, the local foods here are very, very cheap. Your fruits, especially your fruits, your local vegetables, and your local meats. So that's really, really reasonable. Now, if you go into your Western foods where you can buy some fantastic Western food here, everything is imported, obviously. So you're mainly from Australia or US. It is a little bit costly. Now, you can buy, I like my back bacon and stuff like that. So that will cost you, a little bit more than what you would pay at home because obviously it's imported. But again, it's quite reasonable. I do think it is a very, 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 very reasonable. So the foods are good. Let's go on to the drinks. So drinks, if you're like me, you like to go out and have a good beer. Beers are very, very cheap here. Local beers are cheap. Even your imported beers are pretty reasonable. I'd say it's probably cheaper here than it is back home for your local beers. Well, for your local beers back home. So if you're buying like, I don't know, Guinness or Heineken or stuff like that, it's quite reasonable. But if you go on your local beers here, which is like San Miguel Light, Emperador, Tundawan, stuff like that, local vodkas, they're all reasonable. Very, very reasonable. You're probably talking, for a beer, you're talking probably in US dollars, I'd say $2 a beer, which you can't go wrong. I think, yeah, about $2 a beer, which is a very, very reasonable. Now, if you go into the nightclubs, you will start to pay obviously a lot more, but you can get local beers and then you can get like tables and then buy, example, bottles of vodka or whiskey or whatever you want. So it's quite reasonable. I think everything here is pretty damn reasonable, especially after living here 6 months. I looked at my costs, what I did for like what I used to do in the UK, then costs here. I mean, it's a huge difference. It's a lot cheaper to live here, which is a main reason why I came to live here, especially because I've had enough of the UK lifestyle compared to here, where here is a lot more socialising, there's a lot more things to do, there's a lot more atmosphere, and especially through being a DJ, I like to go out and enjoy myself, where back home, you'd only go out on the weekend and enjoy yourself and stuff like that. So it's a huge difference. Now, going on to nightlife here. The nightlife here is fantastic. Got some great bars. As you know, I'm in Angeles, so you've obviously got Walking Street, which is very famous for girly bars, go-go bars, and that could be another topic for another day, but that's a great place to go and have some beers. You've also got normal bars where you can go and have a game of billiard or play darts or go and listen to a live band and stuff like that, so that's pretty cool, and I really enjoy that. I like best of both, you know, and then you've got the nightclubs where you've got some really cool pumping nightclubs where they play some really cool music, club music, R&B, hip hop, whatever you kind of like. They have a lot of music here, so it depends on what you're into. Now, living here, I've seen the demographic of people. I say, especially from the expat community, you would see a lot more older generation people. So I would say 50 to 60 plus. Compared to, I mean, my age, I'm 38 and below, you don't really see very many young people here, not like where you would see in sort of like Thailand or somewhere like that, where you'd see a lot more younger people, where here it is a lot more older people. So you get that kind of more maturity people, which I think is a good thing. It's up to everybody's their own pick, but for me, I think it's a lot better. Now, going on to dating here, wow. Now, I could really talk about that in a big way. I'm not going to put the whole story here, but there's a big stigma behind dating here, especially if you're dating girls who are in Angeles. That's different to the provinces to Angeles. It's a huge difference. And now that could take a whole video, to be honest. It could be a huge video. Because it's a very difficult situation, and there's a lot of reasons why, but I would make another video about that, and I think that's for another time, because I've just come out of a previous relationship, and unfortunately I got lied to, cheated on and whatnot, but that's the norm here, unfortunately. But that's, again, we can talk about that another day. Now, going on to the lifestyle here, I think depends on how you want to live your life. If you want a relaxed life, or you want a bit more of an entertaining life. Now, what I mean by entertaining is if you like to go out, you like to go on excursions. So if you like to travel, there's a lot of places. We're very close to Clark, so you can go to the airport and jump on a plane and go to different places, or you can drive around a lot of places. So you can go Subic, Olongapo, St. Palis, Panisingang. There's so many places to go around where I am in Pampanga. And if you want to get on a go on a plane, you can go to Cebu, you can go Boracay, you can go, Siargao. There's so many places, Palawan. There's so many great, cool places. So I think this is a good sort of destination if you kind of want to go and travel and do a lot of different things. Now, for me, I kind of like the best of both worlds. So where I currently live, it's about, say, 20 minutes, 25 minute walk down to the Walking Street, which I think is really cool because it's a little bit quieter, so I can have my home time, I can relax, chill on my pool or do my business, and I can chill out. where if I lived nearer to there, it's so easy just to go into the bars and go out and get drunk every day, which, you know, not wrong with that, but at the same time, you know, you've also got to remember that you've got to kind of live that fine balance of life where, you know, don't get too drunk, don't get too, you know, don't eat too healthy. I think, you know, you've got to have a fine balance. I came here at about 93 kilos, 93 kilograms, and I'm down to about 83 kilograms. Now, the reason for that is just doing walking every day or walking every other day, you know, doing a bit of workout, eating a little bit more healthier than I would do at home because it's so easy to eat fast foods and stuff like that. Where here I'm trying to eat a little bit more local foods, vegetables and stuff like that. You know, I drink a lot of smoothies, which is really cool. I like the local fruits here, which I'm not a massive eater of fruits, but I like them in smoothies. So yeah, like mango shakes and stuff like that, which is really, really, really comfortable. So yeah, so moving forward is I've just extended my visa for another 2 months. My previous partner, not previous partner, but my previous wife, I'm going to be getting a 13A marriage visa, and I will probably do a story about that as well. Maybe that might be something that people might be interested in, and how I move forward with that, and I can document everything I do so people can see how to do it on their own, because to do it here on your own, it's about 9,000 to 10,000 pesos. If you do it through an agency, you're talking 40,000, so three to four times more. So it depends. I mean, yes, it's easier if you do it with them. It's a little bit harder when you do it on your own, but you're saving a lot more money. You can save over 30,000 pesos if you do it on your own. So I'll document that another time, I think. But yeah, I mean, the visas are really easy to get here for extensions. For instance, I just go to a market mall, and then I just go in with my passport. You pay 3,000 pesos for 60 days, and then that's it. The 2 hours, you come back. I just walk around the mall, come back, bang, your visa's done. And that's it, you've got another 60 days. So that's pretty cool. What else have I got to talk about, really? Yeah, so housing is pretty reasonable. Depends on how you want to live here. Now, you can go and live in a beautiful house where it'll cost you $1,000 a month. Still very, very cheap. You could have a nice 3-bedroom house, 4-bedroom house with a swimming pool, maybe. You can go a little bit more expensive and get a 5-6-bedroom house, you know, for $2,000 a month or $1,500 a month. Depends on how you want to live, and this is the key of how you want to live here. I want to live a kind of a fine balance, so I'm trying to just budget at the same time, not be stupid. And it's funny because I like to party a lot, so you can spend a lot of money by partying. Especially if you're going out into the nightclubs and getting tables and buying bottles and stuff like that, which I did at the start, but I've kind of calmed down now a lot more after being here for 6 months. Otherwise, you could lose all your money. Trust me, it's an easy place to lose your money. But yeah, I mean, so far I've done a lot of things here. I've been out to Puerto Galera, which was good. That was a really nice trip. With some friends, and that was really nice. So and we drove all the way there. We drove all the way down to I can't remember the name now, but we drove all the way down to the south, past Manila, and then we get on a boat over to Puerto Galera, and that was a nice 5-6 days there, which was really, really cool. What else have I got to say? Yeah, I mean, the weather is always good here. It's always pretty hot. We've just passed the rainy season. Now we're into kind of like hot season where it's predominantly every day it's hot. You know, you've got the air cons in your house, so I predominantly have an aircon on predominantly all day. And it is quite, I don't know, what would I say, quite reasonable. The prices here are quite reasonable with electricity. It is probably the most expensive electricity here in Southeast Asia, but at the same time, you do need your aircon. A lot of people I've spoke to don't use a lot of aircon, they use a lot of fans, but for me, I'm like, I just need aircon. I love aircon. I can't survive without aircon, unfortunately. But yeah, like this video is like, I want to just show you who I am and how I am as a person, and I hope you kind of like seeing the reality of me, and this is just my kind of documentation of my journey, and so far so good. I'm going to start to do a lot bit more in my channel. I've not really done a lot. I only sort of done 2 videos. This is my 3rd video, and I just didn't know where I want to go with my YouTube channel, my new YouTube channel. So I will start to push this a little bit more now and see where I want to move forward with this channel. Yeah, so housing, rent, foods, drinks, entertainment, traveling. So there's, like I said, there's so many places to go here in the Philippines. There's endless places, literally endless places. Girls, that's a touchy subject, but that's for another video, and you all probably know why. But yeah, what else is there to talk about really, apart from just a generalization of the Philippines so far? I mean, the people itself, this is what makes the country. And Filipinos in general are probably one of the nicest people I've ever met, I've ever come across. So I have to give them a hell of a lot of respect. I have a lot of Filipino friends here, which really makes they make you feel very welcome. And the hospitality here is just second to none. I mean, you've never known hospitality in my life. There's nothing that can even compare to what the Filipinos do and how they are with those foreigners. As long as you respect them, they will give you more than respect. They will trust you, respect you, love you, care for you, everything. So yeah, so always keep that in mind. You know, when you do come to a new country, or I mean, I've been coming here for 13 years, but if you go to another country, always respect the locals, always indulge in the locals, and make sure that you get them on side. You know, it's just a normality for me. But yeah, I mean, today's a beautiful day. I can show you, like, you can see here, it's a beautiful day. You can see the swimming pool, it's nice and sunshine. Yeah, and then this is my unit here. I've got a two bedroom unit, which is really reasonable. We have a lovely landlady who looks after the place here, and she's very caring and very respectable. So yeah, so for me it's a no-brainer. Now I think I'm going to be here for many years to come, and I'm happy to sort of move forward with my channel and move forward with living here. I kind of sort of know now where I want to go with my channel. It's just I need to stop being lazy sometimes, because you can become lazy here because it's so hot. You can sort of like relax at your house and your home, and you sort of like get a lot of downtime, watch a lot of TV and relaxing and stuff like that. So it can become a little bit relaxed, but again, it depends on how you are as a person. If you're an out person, wow, this country is just made for people who just want to go out all the time and explore places and stuff like that. Where myself, I like to explore, but also I like to chill a lot. And the reason for that is just because I like to go out with my friends and party and socialise, and I'm more of a party person than an explorer, you know. I'm more like to go out and party with my friends and chat and be one of the geezers, one of the guys, you know, and have a good drink and have a laugh and talk a load of rubbish us guys normally do, but you know what it's like. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. I think I'm going to kind of put that in a conclusion is, yeah, 6 months, been so far amazing. Salamat po to all my Filipino subscribers and friends here, and big thank you to all my expat friends as well for supporting, and it's been a big eye-opener for me to come and live here, especially because I've lived all over different countries, and well, this is becoming like one of my favourite countries to live. So yeah, so I'll see you on the next video. I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget, guys, to like, subscribe, and hit that notification button when all my new videos come out, you will be able to see them. On that note, guys, take it easy. God bless you. Have a great day. Bye for now.